Hi everybody, it's actually Wednesday, but this is actually going to be an extra video. The Scrivener and I got sick within the last week and a half-ish, so I'm filling in, sort of. She's gonna put up a video soon, it's just not gonna be on time. We decided we're gonna try to do as many extra videos when we know we're not gonna be able to post regular videos on time. A couple of months ago, I posted a video, and my hedgehog made an appearance, and then right after I posted that video I went home. I took her with me, of course. She seemed fine until I was driving back to the apartment, and all of a sudden she started acting really weirdly, and I couldn't get her to calm down, and I didn't know what was wrong, and there was all kinds of stuff coming out of her mouth and nose. It was Sunday, and my vet was on vacation because my luck just works that way. I didn't really know what else to do except to drive her around to different emergency clinics. One vet wouldn't even take her. One vet was insanely expensive and didn't even help me. Over the next 2 weeks, I was in and out of places. Everywhere I took her, they would just list off the symptoms and try to give me these gross smelling medicines that she absolutely hated taking. I was mostly just playing hedgehog nurse for those 2 weeks. The one vet that I ended up sticking with, they sent her x-rays and stuff around to a bunch of different vets in the area, and still nobody knew what was happening. It eventually came to a point that I knew it was going to come to. The vet at the place that we had been going to for 2 weeks basically told me that we could continue trying to find answers, but I was running out of money and patience, which I don't already have a lot of. I was stressed out, and I wasn't really ready to let go, but I knew at the same time that going further and trying to figure out what was going on wouldn't have been financially possible. So my options were to pay for what I could and see if answers came along, or just let it go. Quinn was in a lot of pain. Hedgehogs are apparently really good at hiding illnesses and ailments until they absolutely can't anymore. And so I don't really actually know how long this was going on inside of her. I just know when it started to become very apparent. She would get up and wander around her cage aimlessly and try to climb out. She'd be sneezing all night. She kept me up all night. She was up all night. And usually she is up all night because she's nocturnal, but she wasn't getting any sleep during the day either. And there comes a point when you are taking care of an animal where you have to make a decision between keeping them around because it's possible and letting them go because it's better for them. That's the choice that I made this time. I had a long talk with my parents about what we should do. My parents both knew that my decision was the right one, and that helped me realize that my decision was the right one. My normal vet finally came back, and then the Scrivener took me to the vet office the day that I decided it all needed to just come to a close. I remember sitting in my room and just cuddling Quinn because I knew it was the last time I was gonna get to do it. I remember saying sorry to her because there wasn't anything else that I can do. Sometimes things are just so out of your control, you can't blame yourself for it, and I have a really big problem with that. I take a lot of responsibility for decisions that I have to make, but that aren't exactly the easiest ones to make, and I blame myself sometimes for things like this, and I shouldn't. The vet asked me if I wanted him to perform an autopsy just to get some freaking answers, and of course I said yes. So the next day he called me back and told me that Quinn had some kind of mass in her lung. He didn't have the kind of equipment to run it through tests to see if it was a tumor or cancer, but it was preventing her from breathing properly, it was keeping her from eating, it was keeping her from sleeping, it was causing all kinds of weird things going on in her body that only made her suffer. When he told me that, I finally breathed for the first time in 2 weeks because I at least had some kind of idea what was wrong, and I knew that I wasn't going to be able to change what had happened. So now that I think I'm done crying, I want everybody to know that if you go through something like this, it's difficult and it's stressful and it keeps you up at night and it changes your personality, and sometimes the people that love you don't really know how to act around you and you don't really know how to act around you, but it's all okay. That being said, The Scrivener is going to post sometime between this week and before my turn next week, I hope. And if she doesn't, then I will be the week after that, and I'm gonna work on being okay with that. I like to be on schedule. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you to all of our new subscribers for subscribing and listening to us babble about things and discuss with us. Thank you to the people that have liked up our videos. If you like any of our other videos or like this video and want to see more like our other videos, because I probably won't be making another one like this, then subscribe to us and let us know what you think in the comments. The Scrivener will see you sometime soon with a really cool video about somebody that's amazing. Bye!